Hello everyone, welcome to our animated philosophy series where we explore timeless concepts in a modern context. Welcome to this lesson on Bertrand Russell's logical atomism theory, which laid the groundwork for the development of logical analysis, as well as modern philosophy. It is a theory that seeks to reduce the world, and the way we talk about it, to its most fundamental, essential elements, or what Russell called atomic facts. This method aims to understand reality by first reducing it to the smallest components of truth, and then building up from there. What then did Russell mean when he spoke of atomic facts? And why did he believe that they were so crucial? Let's start by drawing a comparison between this philosophical idea and a real-world example. Consider this straightforward sentence: the cat is on the mat. The information in this statement is about something we can observe and discuss about the outside world. However, we may dissect this language into more manageable chunks if we're really interested in understanding its meaning. It is possible to compare the words that make up a sentence to atoms and the sentence itself to a molecule. Every word, including cat, mat, and on, is a basic meaning unit. When put together in the right structure, these words represent a complete thought or proposition about the world. Let's now apply this analogy to reality itself. Russell believed that the world was made up of facts rather than things. He saw these facts as being similar to the molecules in our earlier example, and much as molecules are made up of smaller particles, facts can be divided into what he refers to as atomic facts. An atomic fact is the most basic type of fact that corresponds to an object or a relation between objects in the world. The cat is on the mat, for instance, might refer to an atomic fact regarding a specific cat and a specific mat in a specific location. When these atomic facts combined, they form the complex structure of the world. But why is this important? Well, Russell was attempting to solve a very old philosophical problem. How can language and thought accurately reflect the world? Philosophers had been debating this issue for centuries, with some claiming that our perceptions or descriptions of reality might not truly correspond to what's actually out there. Russell's solution was to propose that by analyzing language into its simplest components, these atomic facts, we could more clearly see the relationship between words and the world. In other words, logical analysis can strip away ambiguity, confusion, and misinterpretation, leaving us with a clear, precise understanding of reality. To demonstrate how this functions in real life, let's look at an example. Suppose someone says, "The King of France is bald." Since there was no French king in existence when Russell was writing, this is an interesting sentence. So what is the meaning of this sentence? Does it even remotely reflect reality? Russell would contend that in order to understand the true meaning of the sentence, it must be broken down into smaller propositions. It can be divided into, for example, there is a king of France, and that king is bald. When we break it down like this, we see that the first element is incorrect. There is no king of France, and hence the entire claim fails. By breaking down sentences this way, Russell's method shows us how to avoid making assumptions that might lead to false or confusing conclusions. Now, how does this idea of logical atomism extend beyond just philosophy? One striking real-world application of this approach can be seen in modern legal reasoning and court decisions. In legal cases, especially complex ones, judges and lawyers often have to break down complicated arguments into simpler, more manageable components. For instance, in a trial involving multiple charges or conflicting witness testimonies, the court analyzes each claim separately, examining individual facts, statements, and evidence to establish which parts of the case hold up under scrutiny. Just as complex propositions are broken down into atomic facts to see if they correspond to reality, legal reasoning involves isolating each fact and checking its validity before reaching a final judgment. By treating each piece of evidence or argument as an atomic unit, courts ensure that their conclusions are based on sound, well-verified truths, minimizing the risk of making broad, potentially incorrect judgments. By dissecting things into their most basic, indivisible components, the reductionist approach can help create more dependable knowledge systems in addition to improving comprehension. Logical atomism provides a framework for asking the question, what is this proposition really saying, and how does it relate to reality? It requires precision and clarity. It expects that any claim we wish to examine either matches a reality or must be disregarded as ambiguous or untrue. Russell believed that by dissecting the universe into its most basic elements, we may get a deeper understanding of not merely the common objects in our environment, but also abstract ideas and the fundamental nature of scientific knowledge. For instance, sophisticated scientific ideas can be comprehended by examining the most basic data points or experimental observations that support them, much as molecules can be understood by knowing the atoms that make them up. We appreciate you learning with us. Recall that every complex statement can be divided into smaller, more manageable components, and that by carefully analyzing those components, we can gain a deeper understanding of the universe. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more insights into similar echoes.